Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tara, and if this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if it's not, welcome back. Goodness, it is January 7th, 2020. That's so weird. Anyways, you guys probably, if you are not new here, saw that the channel has been completely rebranded. All of my social media has been rebranded. So no longer is any of it Crazy Keto Girl. It is all Taking Back Tara, which I feel like is much more appropriate for the place that I'm at right now. Just working on myself physically, mentally, and spiritually. I'm trying to focus on all aspects of my life and my health and finding balance and joy and all of those good things. So I hope that you guys are all down for the new name. It's maybe not as catchy as Crazy Keto Girl, I don't know, but I'm really in love with it, and I was excited to get to like redo the channel banner with the cool purple galaxy, which was definitely more my personality than the like super white modern clean like keto food spread that I had. I don't know, I just feel like it's got more of me going on, so to speak. So anywho, I wanted to hop on and do a quick update. I know it hasn't been a week, and I decided that it doesn't matter. I want to get on and I want to say something, so I'm going to, which is a little bit different than before, because I would be like, oh, I'll just save it all for the 1 week weigh-in or 1 week check-in or whatever. But I don't know that I'm going to do weekly weigh-ins at this point. I'm not sure. I haven't decided, which I know is terrible, but I'm thinking about it. Right now, my main focus has been on not binging, basically. So I started attending OA meetings. I've already shared that with you guys. As of today, I went to my 6th OA meeting. I actually went to 3 meetings last week, which I think is crazy, because I know when I went to my first meeting, a lady there told me that she goes to 5 meetings a week, and I couldn't imagine it. And then I went to 3 and I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. Like, I wish I could go every day, but I can't. So yeah, I am really liking the program. I haven't technically started working the steps yet. Like, I've really just been spending this time going and listening and getting to know people and kind of getting familiar with the program and how it works. And just hearing different people's stories. Like, the sharing that people do is just phenomenal, and it's so nice to not feel alone and to feel supported. The people there are so warm and welcoming and amazing. Like, it's a whole other thing. And they recommend you go to 6 meetings before you decide for sure if you're going to stick with the program or not. And so today was my 6th meeting, and I wanted to commit to you guys, and I actually committed to someone at the meetings that I really adore. She's been at half of the meetings I've been to, I think. She's so sweet. And she messages me all the time. So I committed to her that I am going to stick to the OA program and work the steps and see where I get with that. I also reached out to a woman today who, she identifies as a sponsor, but she doesn't have time to take somebody on right now. But I just had this prompting, and I don't know if you get them. I get, some people call them gut feelings, what have you. I call them promptings. I just had this prompting to go talk to her, and so I did. And she hasn't actually shared a lot in group. She hasn't, anything like that. But there was just something about her that made me feel like I needed to go talk to her. So I went over and I talked to her, and I was like, hey, like, I know you're a sponsor and I'm looking for one. I don't know if you would be a good fit or not, but I just felt like I should come talk to you. And she said that she, again, was not in the place to take somebody on, but that she'd been feeling like maybe she was getting close to ready to take somebody on, and that when she is ready, she would love to work with me. And we talked a little bit about her story and her philosophy as far as abstinence in the program and recovery and what that looks like to her. So I'm hoping she'll be ready soon, because what she had to say really resonated with me. And I think she'd be a good sponsor for me, to be honest. So we will see what happens with that. As for right now, I don't have one. I just have myself, and I don't have a technical eating plan in place, because they really recommend that you put one together with a sponsor or a doctor. I have an appointment with my doctor at the beginning of February, and I don't have a sponsor. So basically what I did for myself was, the only hard rule I made for myself was that I'm not allowed to binge. And so for me, that means avoiding foods that I know do that for me. And I know what they are. Like, I'm not ignorant to what makes me overindulge. So I've just been avoiding those things, and I have been binge free for a week, which I'm really proud of. I know that doesn't sound like much, but it's a lot right now. Like, I've had quite a bit of stress going on. My kids have been sick. They have this like stomach flu thing. Like, it is like a freaking Pepto-Bismol commercial in my house right now, and it is gross and stressful. And I had to run to the store to get my son medication, and I just like was frazzled. Like, I'd been up all night with him. He had been so fussy all the day before, all night long. He's not sleeping. He's just crying all the time. My other kids are sick, and it was just a lot. And I was just tired and stressed, and I just was so overwhelmed. And I just remember having that feeling like, you know, it would make you feel better? Eating that cookie right there on that table, because as I'm going down the aisle at Walmart, they have the little center display with all of the Valentine's like soft baked cookies and the little cupcakes and the brownies and all of those little treats, and I'm just like, nope, not doing it. And I just kept going. And of course they have Easter displays up already of like Cadbury eggs, and then like on the way back I'm walking past, I see the big huge M&M's display, and I'm just like trying to avoid eye contact with any of those characters, because seriously, if I make eye contact, M&M's might draw me in, and I can't have that. So I kept going, because seriously, I was putting away like 5,000 calories most days just in M&M's, like getting the party size bag of peanut butter M&M's and just eating the entire thing in a day by myself. So that is not something that I want to continue. Obviously, that's not something I was proud of. I was really sorry. It's really actually really embarrassing that that I would do these things. Like, I have all kinds of like really bad food behaviors with hiding food, like even like snagging food. Like at my parents' house, I would grab things, and it's just, yeah, it's not great. And so I didn't want to do that. And basically, I actually remembered something that somebody said in one of the meetings, and it was, she just tells herself that she can't have it today, that she can have it tomorrow. So that's what I did. I was in the store, and I'm like, oh, those M&Ms are looking real good, girl. Like, real good. And I just told myself, you know what? It's not on the list today. You can get it tomorrow if you want to come back to the store. Even though I was totally lying to myself. It was total bullshit. I can't go back to the store for those M&Ms. But in the moment, that's what I told myself. I was like, you know what? You can get them tomorrow if you want to come back, but it's not on the list today. And I got my butt out of that store without buying anything, without getting any trigger foods, and I didn't binge on anything that day or any day since, because I've been, yay, binge free 7 days. Oh, it's hard, you guys. It's hard. But I'm proud of myself, so I wanted to share it. I didn't share it in the group because for some reason sharing that little like exciting moment for myself is a little bit more awkward in a way than it is telling you guys. I don't know why, it just is. So I wanted to tell you guys because I know a lot of you are totally supportive and would love to hear that I'm doing things. So aside from that, I have a water problem, okay? I don't like to drink water. It is not my friend. Like, I've tried so many different things, you guys. Like, I've seriously tried as many things as I can think of, but I did try, I'm trying something new. I downloaded an app, which maybe that's lame, but it is like the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's called Plant Nanny. I'm going to show it to you guys. You get this cute little plant. So right now it's a seed, it's a little sunflower seed. And then as you drink water, it waters the plant and it grows. And if you like don't water it, it'll die. So there's like an aquarium one too my friend uses, which I downloaded that one too, but I don't know, I wasn't as about it. It was just, I don't know. It was like, okay. it wasn't like, I wasn't as excited about it as I was the cute little plant. The only downside to the plant one is that it doesn't allow you to adjust your like desired water intake. It just does automatically half of your body weight in water. And I can tell you honestly, because it maxes out at 400 pounds, I'm not drinking 200 ounces of water a day. Like, it's just not gonna happen. So then I would end up killing my plant. So I had to like lie about my weight to get it to the goal I wanted for water right now, which sucks, but it's the only way you could adjust it. The other one lets you pick your water goal and everything. Like, the settings are all perfect and amazing, and it was great. I don't know, I just wasn't as excited about the fish as I was the cute little plant. But that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to keep my cute little plant alive and growing, and giving it water. So aside from that, there's not a ton to really report at this point. It's only been a few days since you last heard from me, but I am actually going to be recording another video here in just a minute for you guys about my 2020 goals and getting more into that. I have my vision board sitting right over there. I'm not sure how filming with the vision board in the car is gonna go, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm excited to show you guys my vision board and talk about my goals for 2020. So that video will be coming soon after this one. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing so that you get all my content and that you can follow along on my journey. As always, you guys are welcome to share about yours down in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Run to you like nobody was watching, but it's so